Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for July. Happy birthday to all my Cancers. We're in Cancer season, so that's exciting. I am going to take a quick minute here just to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Cancer sign. Guys, take what resonates for you. Leave the rest for someone else. We're going to look at your current energy first. We're going to then look at July week by week all the way to the end of July. All right, as always, don't take anything that doesn't resonate with you and don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Cancer? Cancer. Cancer. All right, Cancer, you are starting out with the Strength card, and it is crossed with the Two of Wands. In the past, we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So you've had some loss here in the past. It could have been a situation that there was a codependent connection of some sort. I feel like you're working on yourself. You've made a decision that you have to work on you. And I feel like you're being very strong with regard to this. Some of you could have had a financial loss as well, but you've decided that you're working on you. You're going to tame the beast within you. And I feel like you're being very strong throughout this. You're making choices here. Some of you could be traveling in the month of July as well. Let me see why all this is happening. Show me why all this is happening for Cancer. Nine of Wands, you're tired. You're tired. You've gone through a lot here. Some of you have had financial losses. Some of you have had a loss of a relationship. And although you are growing from this, you're drained. You're worn out. You don't trust people the way you used to. I just feel like you're worn down right now. So let's see what's on your mind. Show me what's on Cancer's mind. Some of you definitely need to take a vacation. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, I'm seeing financial losses for some of you, but there's definitely losses and you're thinking about this. It's a deep, deep loss that you've had. Looks like personally as well. So I feel like you're kind of dwelling on that. There's a lack of stability right now. You could have been dealing with somebody here in the past that did not want to commit. There was no commitment. Let me see July. Show me July for Cancer. Yeah, you're putting an end to it. The Death card. There's a transformation that's happening for you. So there's been an ending, and I feel like you're making a decision to work on you. You're cutting something out that may have been codependent. There's been some loss. There's a transformation happening. So hang in there. Let's see how you're showing up. Three of Cups in the reverse. You're a little bit unhappy right now, and I can see why. I get it. I get it. Let's see the energy coming towards you. We have the Hangman in reverse. This is Pisces energy for some of you, but this is the energy of somebody who is going through a transformation themselves. They're beginning to see things from a more enlightened period, but it took a long time to get there. I do feel like this could also be somebody that's been waiting to come into your energy as well. Let me see Spirit's advice. Show me Spirit's advice for Cancer. Show me Spirit's advice for Cancer. Well, look at that. Ace of Cups. Spirit is telling you pour this love into yourself. Pour the love into yourself, and all other love will stem from that. So let me see your outcome at the end of July. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, don't stress, but this does look like it's an ending of something that was a long-term connection. It can also indicate that there's going to be further revelation about family or close friends that you have felt have not been supportive as well. Or it could also be indicating that there's going to be, when we clarify, revelation about these losses financially as well. Some of you guys, I feel for you, because I feel like you've kind of been hit in every direction. You've been hit financially, you've been hit with losses personally, you've been hit with loss of friends or family that have not been supportive. And you have to hang in there, though, even though I know you're tired, I know you're drained, and you're a little bit unhappy right now, but it's leading to this transformation. So the key, it looks like, is pouring that love into self. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups in the reverse, again indicating unhappiness and loss. So let's clarify this. Spirit, why is the Strength card here for Cancer? Page of Cups. Yeah, there's somebody new in your energy too. Yeah. Some of you wanted to reconcile with this person from the past, but I do see somebody new in your energy currently. Let me see why the Two of... You may meet this person if you travel. You could be meeting them in travel. Six of Coins in the reverse. Yeah. There's something that with this person that is not quite balanced. So be careful. Be careful with the new person that's currently in your life. It could be unbalanced, and you're going to have to make a decision about that. You don't want to bring in the same kind of energy that you had from the past. And I do feel like you're dealing with somebody here that's not giving an equal give and take. It's not an equal give and take. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Just be sure you're not over giving to somebody, is particularly a new person. Nine of Cups. Yeah, this person from the past, where you've had this ending, that you felt like this person was your wish fulfillment. And I feel like this person may have let you down, because we're seeing this loss. It looks like this person was either codependent on your energy, or you may have been codependent on theirs as well. But I'm feeling like there's something new that's coming in here, but make sure you're not getting the same energy with a different face. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Why is the Nine of Wands here? Yeah, that's good. All right, Nine of Pentacles in the upright. You're tired, but you're regaining your independence. You're regaining, you're working on your money. You're regaining your ability to connect with spirit here. And that's what's going to help you overcome all of these problems. So there's growth that's happening, but it's hard won. You know, it's hard won, but you're doing the work. You are doing the work. So that's really good. Let me see, why is this King of Pentacles in reverse? All right, Seven of Cups in the reverse. You're getting more clear about what it is that you wanted. I also feel like you're thinking about this person from the past where you experienced this loss, and the confusion is clearing up. There was a lot of confusion about this person. This could have even been somebody that you were married to or in a long-term connection, is what I'm saying. But they created confusion, and now you're starting to put the pieces together. And you're realizing that this loss may not have been as much of a loss as you thought. Just make sure you're working on self and becoming strong and independent, so that you're not stepping into that same situation with another person. Let's look at July. Show me July for Cancer. Show me July for Cancer. Right? So we have the Four of Swords. We have Temperance in reverse. We have the Emperor. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. Judgment. Three of Swords in the reverse. Five of Cups reversed. Page of Wands reversed. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So there's a karmic element to some of this as well. So be very careful that you're not repeating a karmic cycle. All right, so what I'm seeing is that you're moving into July and you've had an ending with somebody. I feel like this person was either not fully committing to the connection, or there's just, for some of you, this is an ending in a long-term connection. I do feel like you are, you know, trying to heal from this. I feel like you're kind of holding back. A lot of you are not going out or doing much of anything, you know, because you're going through this transformation and you're struggling. I see the struggle. There's healing that needs to take place here. And so you're pulled back trying to heal your energy in the first week. I definitely feel like emotionally there's a lot of imbalance. You're definitely going through some sort of a transition here, and it's going to require a lot of healing for you to go through that. I do feel like you are taking control of your own life, though, and I love that for you. So I see you going through a hard time. I see you struggling, but I also see you stepping up to the plate, because the Nine of Pentacles is the Empress in the lower arcana. So you're definitely stepping forward. You could be meeting somebody in the second week of July. Or this could be a divine masculine that is returning back into your energy, because I see a return of somebody in the second week of July. This could be a divine masculine who has elevated in their energy, and they're coming back in wanting a reconciliation, wanting to heal this connection. So some of you do have somebody that's coming back, somebody that there's been an ending. Only you are going to know if this person is in the proper energy or not. If so, this would be an apology that they're coming back with, and they want to reconcile. I feel like for you, it's going to be a judgment call. For some of you, I feel like, you know, this person broke your heart and you're like, I'm not doing this again. I'm looking for new love. Others of you, I do feel like you feel that there's still love available in this situation. So you're going to have to look at this in your particular situation. Just know that whatever you were confused about with this person is now, you've got clarification. You're no longer confused, and you are in charge of your own life. You're taking control of your life, particularly in the second week, I see. All right, so I did feel like there's going to be a return of somebody who's looking at you very differently than they did in the past. It's like they're going through some sort of an ascension, and for some of you, and this person is elevating their energy. I do also feel like you're going to be making this judgment call in the middle of the month to the third week. It's going to be healing for you regardless. It's going to definitely be healing. This person could have walked away from the connection towards somebody new, and it could have been like some third-party energy as well, and they deeply regret that. Yeah, they deeply regret that. However, so you're going to have a little drama here around the middle of the month into the third week. I do feel like in the third week of July that there may be somebody new coming into your energy. This person could be a little bit younger than you. They don't have to be, but it's going to kind of be healing for you. It's going to give you the options that you maybe felt like you didn't have, because I can see you've kind of gone through it here. I don't feel like you're going to accept this new person, though, because I feel like you're going to look at this new person and you're going to feel like there's an instability somehow. You've learned the lessons here from the past. You took what you learned from the past with this other person, and you're like, yeah, no. Now, some of you may reconcile around the middle of the month with the person from the past. You may be saying no to the new person and yes to the past person. Others of you are just taking the lessons forward from this past person. It doesn't look to me like the person from the past that you're completely shutting that down. It's more about you, Cancer. It's more about you healing. It's more about you coming back together with self here. But some of you are coming back together with a divine masculine, and somebody new in your energy is now getting booted. King of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, though, does indicate some stuck energy. So be careful with that. Let's look at how you're showing up. Because a lot of you are saying, yeah, I don't want this person from the past. But there's a part of you that might. You know, I mean, the heart wants what the heart wants. And you know what? That's okay. You know, people want things sometimes that are not necessarily good for them, and we have to look at it from a more mature standpoint, and we have to say, yeah, I want to be with you, but if you can't provide me what I need in this connection, then I'm choosing not to be with you. And that may be exactly what's taking place here as well. And also, I think that you're recognizing this energy that you've run into from the past. You're recognizing it in a new person as well. All right, so we have the Hierophant reversed, we have the Devil, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you're showing up in the reading as being very unhappy about an ending that's occurred. But you're also recognizing that there was, even though it's a strong connection, you're very drawn to this person, there's a recognition that there's some toxic energy there. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like, you know, this is a karmic lesson that you're learning. And I feel like you're moving in a more positive direction. What you have to know, Cancer, is that this is not happening to you. This is happening for you. It's teaching you something so that you can move forward with good karma, which you are receiving by the end of the month. And it's helping you to move forward in a more positive direction. Just be careful, because there's a lot of toxic energy here that's showing up, especially in the 3rd week of July. All right, so be careful with that. And it does look like it's coming from this person from the past. Remember, we all have free will. Why is the Hangman here? Show me the energies coming to Cancer in July. Show me the energies coming towards Cancer in July. The Empress. The Two of Swords reversed. 4 of Wands reversed. And the Hangman. So I'm seeing more than one energy. The first energy that I see is a divine counterpart. This is somebody you have had an ending with. This person is now seeing you differently. They had you waiting, though. They either had you waiting for commitment, or they were out dallying around elsewhere. This person is now full of regret. That's why they're coming back in. This is somebody that, you know, it took them a long time to see you in the proper light. Some of you were married to this person. I do feel like this person is backtracking. They're coming back in, and they are now seeing you very differently. I'm also seeing that there's somebody who has been waiting. This is a separate energy. This is somebody who's been waiting for you to end another connection. This person has been waiting and waiting, and they do see you for everything that you're worth. This person has you on a pedestal. Cancer, this person sees you as being, you know, beautiful or handsome. They see you as prosperous. They see you as everything they could ever want in a connection. And they literally have been waiting to come in until you ended something elsewhere. So I see a new person, and I see the person from your past. So you're definitely going to have a choice here. This person's making a decision to not wait any longer. They're coming in. So let's see Spirit's advice. Show me Spirit's advice for Cancer. right, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the Six of Wands. Spirit is saying, A, pour that love into yourself. But Spirit is also saying, don't worry, you do have love coming, but you have to do the research. You have to check. You have to look. And you have to be honest with yourself. So don't just accept what anybody says. Make them prove themselves. You know, is what they're saying matching up with their actions? Because that's what's going to lead to success. You have to really observe, you know, both of these people, or anybody really who's coming into your life. You have to observe them carefully. Don't fall back into these toxic patterns. There's definitely toxic patterns that have been here, and this is a karmic lesson for you. Otherwise, it's going to take you right back into that cycle where you're worried, you're feeling anxiety, you're wondering what's happening. If you want to avoid that, love yourself first. Watch the behavior. Don't just accept what is being said, and that's what's going to lead you to success. All right, so let's look at your outcome. Show me the outcome for Cancer at the end of July. Show me the outcome for Cancer at the end of July. All right. We have the Hermit in reverse. We have the King of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, or another Cancer. Virgo is here. And the Two of Pentacles. So you're going to have a choice. By the end of July, there's going to be a choice. You're going to have a choice about this person that things ended with. You may feel like you're not as supported at the end of July by family and friends as you would like, but part of that is leaning into this karmic lesson where you have been basically forced to go within, to find the answers within yourself. That's the transformation that is taking place. This is going to put you in a position of power where you have the choices. I do feel like you are going to make a choice that is balanced because you have gone within. I do see you talking to this person from the past. I do. But I feel like you're talking to them now from a changed perspective. I think that you have gone within. You have allowed this transformation. And I do feel like you have discovered the answers within yourself. I do see you stepping into your power. I see that with regard to love, you are going to have choices and you're going to make a balanced choice here. Yeah, pretty powerful. Bottom of the deck is again that King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is what's on your mind, right? You have the clarity already within you. The confusion has cleared up. You have this within you. You're going to lean into it by the end of July. And I feel like a lot of you are saying no to anybody who is not providing stability. If they're not providing commitment, you're going to say no. If they're not, if they're not showing themselves to be stable, commitment oriented, able to stand on their own 2 feet, I feel like you're saying, no, I've learned my lesson here. I've done my work here. So this transformation, it's painful. And I see that, Cancer, but I also see that it's forcing you to go within. It's forcing you to find that clarity within. And you've spent countless nights and days thinking about this situation. This is a karmic lesson for you, and it's allowing you to now make decisions where you put yourself first. And that is the key. That is the key. And anybody who comes in your energy, they need to prove themselves. They need to, demonstrate that, not only are they saying the right things, but they're doing the right things. And that's where your success is going to be. And I see that happening for you. All right, I'm going to pull a oracle card for you, pulling for the sign of Cancer. These oracles have been like spot on. So, all right, so your card is acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So if you are dealing with a twin flame or a deep spiritual connection, If you are lowering your energy to meet them where they are and they're not in their highest energy, then you're not allowing them actually to come up into their highest energy. That's where you see the when you reach your highest energy and you require that others come to that energy, that's where your success is going to lie. And it's in acceptance of self. You're not expecting anyone to be perfect. You're not expecting yourself to be perfect, but you are expecting others to meet you at that high energy. All right, I hope that this has been helpful for you guys. If you have resonated with this reading, Cancer, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Happy birthday to you guys. And until I see you in your next reading, Cancer, namaste.